Hello and welcome to the public information meeting for North Hamlin Road over Sandy Creek Bridge Rehabilitation Project. The purpose of this presentation is to provide information about the project and solicit feedback from the public. Monroe County owns and maintains the bridge over Sandy Creek. Fisher Associates has been hired as the prime consultant to develop the design for the rehabilitation. Through this presentation, we will discuss the project history and existing conditions. We will then provide a detailed description of the proposed design and end with information on how you can provide feedback. The existing bridge was built in 1948 as a two-span bridge measuring 129.2 feet long. The roadway is 26 feet wide and about 147 vehicles utilize this bridge per day. Due to the age of the bridge, certain elements are deteriorating. These elements include the concrete deck, beam protective coating, and the pier. This is the underside of the deck fascia near the pier. As you can see, the reinforcement is exposed and corroding, with portions of the second mat of rebar showing. There's also efflorescence and large cracks running along the exposed side of the deck. The beam below has rust stains and failing protective coating along the bottom flange. Here we see the absence of the paint protective coating along the inside of the fascia beam. The steel is exposed to elements within the span. The concrete pier nose shown in the left picture has large cracks and spalls behind the steel angle. There's also evidence of water leaking through the cracks in the concrete. The right picture shows the concrete diaphragm between the two spans. The diaphragm is falling with evidence of water traveling through the joint between. The anchor bolt beneath the girder is also exposed. Here's the typical abutment condition. The abutments are in generally good condition with slight map cracking as marked up in the photo. In this typical underside photo, you can see portions of the deck that appear to be darker than others. This indicates water seeping through from the roadway topside through the concrete deck. Here's the typical bridge topside condition. The asphalt is cracked along the outer edge of the lane and in the shoulder, as well as the bridge joint above the abutment. Here's the western approach of the western approach has transverse cracking in the asphalt. The eastern approach is in similar condition. The project objectives are to extend the service life of the bridge with minimal maintenance, provide a cost-effective solution, and ensure structural and highway improvements meet current codes and standards. Our project approach will be to replace the concrete deck. Here you can see the transverse section of the bridge. This section shows the bridge as if you sliced it in half looking east to west. The overall bridge width is proposed to be the same as existing to minimize the impacts to the concrete abutments, which are planned to stay in place. The bridge rail will also be replaced to meet current standards. The bridge will be closed during construction and a detour will be utilized. It is proposed to use Lake Road West Fork, Moscow Road, and Lake Road East Fork. The driving time is approximately 6 minutes from one side of the bridge to the other. So far, we have completed the design survey, preliminary design, cost estimates, and environmental screenings and preliminary investigations. The next steps are to finalize design concepts based on public input. The county will then grant design approval and Fisher will develop detailed design documents and obtain all necessary permits. Once that is complete, we will advertise for bids and a contractor will be brought on board. The bridge will then be constructed. Here's the proposed project schedule. Design approval is planned for October 2022, and final plans are due by the end of summer 23. The advertisement and bid opening is planned for fall of 2023, and construction will commence in 24. It is planned to have construction last for only one construction season. If you have any comments or questions regarding the project, please reach out to the project manager, Dave Kubiak, at 585-753-7731 or David Kubiak at monroecounty.gov. The comment period is currently open and will close Monday, October 10th. Thank you for taking time to learn about the North Hamlin Bridge Rehabilitation Project.